Hello, and welcome to a new episode of Moderne fenomener, or modern phenomena, as we say when we have an English guest. Tamara from Canada is here for the past 28 years. She has traveled the world collecting.
No, since okay, this postcard collection is only 2 years old, and it's a very small portion of my collection.
And these are the postcards you're most proud of, but you have like thousands of postcards.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I brought a collection that represents travel and maybe pure aesthetic interest, some kitsch, some nature postcards, and then
what is the most valuable postcard to you? What is the one you hold dearest?
Out of all of them?
Out of all of them.
It's not that easy because there's a lot of mediocre postcards that kind of flock to the same level. But
you brought a lot of postcards here today.
Yeah.
Would you mind telling a little about them? First, the ones we see here.
Oh yeah,
the beautiful postcards
we did.
The city we're in now, Stockholm.
We did put some up on the board. It's true. I wish I had a pointer.
But you don't have a pointer.
Point. Maybe I can point with my hand.
You can point with your hand. Yeah.
Well. For example, this one. That came from Gotland a few years ago. That's a pretty popular beverage, I guess, here in Sweden and also in other Scandinavian countries and in Germany, but known as Holunder, and here, I guess, Fleder. And I made that juice a few times, just at home, collecting the flowers from the trees, like hunter-gatherer. And that's why I bought that postcard, because it reflects my efforts as a hunter and a gatherer. And
what do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Like going into the woods, picking out the flowers, and then.
So you feel like a hunter?
Yeah, yeah, of course. I'm a vegetarian, but I think one can also hunt flowers. I mean, you're looking for something. You're in the midst of foliage and forest.
Yes.
And then to come across the white bloom that you could make juice from is pretty epic.
Like the white whale.
Exactly, and this postcard represents that for me. And then this one, it says... I think it's a postcard from Trevinia. They fall down.
What's happening?
There's some women skiing there. They're taking a skiing vacation. That's northern Italy. My friend and I went there this summer. His aunt had a house there, and we just stayed and enjoyed. We didn't enjoy it in the same way as these people on the postcard, but we enjoyed it in any case. That was sold at a local cafe. We took a coffee there every once in a while. We were there for a week, and there weren't too many postcards to choose from. I think that's one thing to say in postcard collecting is that you can take from only such a small variety.
Absolutely. And tell about the one in the middle from Stockholm. Icebergs, you don't
that
see
postcard costs 1 kroner. Like, it's so cheap on Drottningholmsgatan. It's a good price, and I bought last time 30 of them because I tend to send a lot of postcards, and this one I find like I'm saying with this Trevinia postcard, you don't have too many to choose from. There's only 10 on the postcard rack. So, this place has many, but there are a lot of hedgehogs with Swedish text that some of my Canadian friends and family wouldn't really get, or I don't really get it. I mean, maybe it's a joke or whatever, but I like to go for this one because Stockholm is exemplified there. Maybe it's from like the 70s or I don't know what year it's from, but it's a positive message.
It's a message of harmony, harmonic society.
Yeah.
Where like humans and other animals live together and they can walk on like red things in front of the ocean.
Exactly.
And,
anything can happen. Like this red platform could appear by the city hall, and polar bears could appear, and anything can happen. You can imagine in Stockholm. It's, I feel like it's a realistic postcard. I think it's a message I want to spread around. I think it's
absolutely
and then the other one is
animals is a theme, like
I don't know. I just
lots of animals from
inherently placed those when I showed up here at this TV show today. I mean, at the studio, I just kind of went for the animal postcards, and I think there's something about the cut of the postcard I really like. I mean, I have a postcard.
You brought look, she brought big postcards.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, so I mean, we could.
Wow.
But this one also has the same ripple cut.
It's wrong way. What does it say? Okay, Hyatt Regency, San Francisco.
Yeah, and here it is. I mean,
and this is what do you know this building?
Actually, I don't know this building. I bought this in an antiquariat, and I was attracted mostly to the sculpture. It's like a floating orb to me, but it reminds me of time. It reminds me of a watch design or so. So that's why I bought this postcard. But I really like the cut of the paper. Like you can also see that over here, like the giraffe and the parrot. It's like rippled paper. Or, like the scissors where you can cut in its shapes.
Yes, absolutely.